this is a special sign for the east part of Berlin. It's called a needle. You can go inside, and there's an elevator. You can go on the top, and then you have an overview about the city. It was a communist site. Sure.
We walked around a lot in the Mitten, which is a big, huge gallery area, but unfortunately, 99% of the galleries were closed.
So they stole my memory with the pictures on TV, and I sat through.
This is like the first time we're walking through Berlin, and I'm having this like magical, like when you totally fall in love with a city like Paris or something. Look at this fucking place, it's gorgeous. And apparently this was all East Berlin. So all these buildings were falling in disrepair, but I don't see how you could say that because they're all like incredible buildings with sculptures and statues, and just look at this fucking place, it's amazing.
So they got me to my feet and pushed me out onto the street in a taxi cab.
What the fucked up thing is though? Do you know what the fucked up thing is? We're just walking to the car. Like we didn't plan this. We left all the drunk guys at the bar and we're just walking to pick up the car. And then we stumbled upon this. I don't know why we haven't been spending all our time down here before, but...
we didn't get home till like 4. I was so tired. I actually left the bar, I went to a Holiday Inn, and I was gonna get a room, but it was booked because there was some medical convention. So
Seriously?
So I had to go back to the bar and stay there like another hour and a half after that.
From the Spanish girls in Amsterdam. But I wasn't able, so I could not understand them. But I wanted to.
So all the houses in Berlin, there's limited number of streets, and what they do is they stack every house behind another house. So when you're going through visiting apartments, you're walking through a maze of houses.
So explain what this is a park. This was a park, but it's now like a desert.
Indoor park.
Yeah.
The grass, they put grass, like rolled out grass, and the grass dried up and died. And over here they have a well, but the well goes all the way through the whole building. We're on like the 4th floor. It goes through the ceiling too, so if there was a light, you could see all the way down through the basement, right to the bottom. I hate heights too, so I don't even like looking down in there. That is awesome, indoor park. I wish I had my dog.
We have 3 films for you tonight, 2 shorts and 1 feature length. The first film is from a show that I did last January called The Resurrectionist. I'm not sure if the film is meant to be seen without all the sculptures and paintings, so this is sort of an experiment. We showed it at a film festival 2 weeks ago, and it totally bombed. So we'll see what happens. So this is an attempt at reconstruction. So what I did is I formed this fake band. I had Ethan and a bunch of other people from the Antagonist Movement, because this is what we do. We come together and we help each other make our projects. We had 5 cameras there. I got Gibson guitars to give me guitars. I made the gallery buy me a drum set. And we smashed everything into a million pieces. And then I took all the pieces, I swept them up, and over a period of 6 weeks I reconstructed the instruments, weighing each piece and labeling each piece so that the instruments could be played again. Then I had my band come down from Boston and we scored this video using the instruments after they were fixed. So there it is, the Resurrectionist video, here we go.
This film is actually my film. It's a short animation. How this process goes is basically when I listen to music, whatever that comes to my mind is what you'll see here. So, but it was a collaboration between me and Ethan. Actually, we were just like sitting down, brainstorming to see what we could come up with. So that's it.
And it won an award.
Oh yeah, and I won an award at the film festival in New York for best animated short. So that was cool.
These are some pretzel.
Yeah, thank you. I'm the drug addict. Thank you.
Like you can take 5 grams each person with you, and that's for yourself, and that's legal.
Oh really? It is?
Yeah. And when I bought this in the park, I specifically asked for 5 grams.
This is a dude who knows his limits, all right?
This is Ted from the Antagonist Movement. This is the final night of our week-long series of events in Berlin. Much in the spirit of what we do in New York, where we try and give people an excuse to show their artwork, we decided to open our last night, our last party here, up to the German artists. So it actually reminds me a lot of Thursday nights at New York in Niagara, and we have the artists show up an hour before the show starts. Then everybody frantically runs around and finds this place for their work, and I love it. It's great.
These are things I've been working on over the last couple of days while I've been here in Berlin. I made this guy. He made me. I woke up for him. I like him. It's fun. He's gonna go maybe on this. I don't know. We'll decide. Maybe I can put these together.
That's very interesting. They live like right around the corner. They've lived here for a long time. They used to only go to the bar area to just get some drinks. And then here we are today. Like they had no idea this place even exists. And like when we were coming here, they ended up talking to Friday, one of the curators, hearing about us, right?
Yeah.
They were like, oh, there's a gallery?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, you know?
So it just turned out to be a good thing. Yeah.
It's like, hey, that's really cool. This piece is called 7 Beers and a Lot of Dope.
We've got also something for you. We're coming from a farmhouse, and our mice always brought us this dead animal. Like it's the present of the cats. So we just collected them in like bottles, and Anton like photographed them with a repro camera. I don't know. You know repro camera?
It's eerie and disturbing. Those are ours to keep.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll definitely hang it.
So you will like it?
On our wall, yeah.
While I have you a moment, can you explain the film you're going to show later? Like just how it was made and all that stuff?
Yeah, I showed 2 films, and one film is with a goat, and the goat is my favorite animal. And we made a big goat out of wood and paper and stuff like that, and we just pulled it through the landscape. And yeah, the ghost can see all the landscape, and in the end of the film we burned the goat. We were shooting 3 days. Yeah.
This is a German art. It's most of them are just spontaneous, and I didn't want to. It's just for fun actually, and it come up good, so decided to print it out and bring it here. Brought it here.
It was great doing a show here for a lot of reasons. Number one is because we're here. We're in Berlin, and we spent the day walking around in a different city, and it's amazing. It's ecstatic. We're sort of like recalibrating our goals as far as what kind of art we want to make. I don't know. I'm like totally ecstatic. I can't even speak. Freugas. This was like a bar. I went up to the bartender. I was like, full speed, and he was like, where did you learn this bar talk? So Freugas, full speed. And that's the Antagonist Movement, man. Freugas.
We're doing this because there's artists everywhere, and this is just Berlin, our first international show, and we should probably do many other shows. I think we should be traveling all the time.
It's pretty sick that they like, even though they left this building, they left all this crazy like Art Deco stuff inside of it, and nobody has even bothered to take it out. I mean, if this were in New York, that stuff would be out of here in like 2 minutes. It'd be selling in a shop for thousands of dollars. It's crazy.
Look at that. You can smoke and take a piss in Europe.
And then I hope we will get to realize some projects together. So let's keep in touch.
I think in 10 years, the Antagonist Movement will be a force to be reckoned with. I'm almost thinking world domination if it goes at the level it's going at right now. Maybe not world domination as, you know, a political power, but an art power.
On a sunny day in hell, sunny day in hell.